All right, so today is Sunday, November 19th, 2023. My name is Emily Ma, and I'm here with Dr. Kaiyi Li on behalf of the, the Houston Asian American Archive at Rice. And just a brief note, this is not a standard oral history interview, but is part of my independent project on the ways that Chinese American immigrant parents express love to their children. So starting with the first question, would you mind stating your full name and then when and where you were born?
Yeah, my full name is Kaiyi Li. I born in 1969 in China, actually south of China, Hunan province.
And could you kind of describe your household growing up in terms of your relationship with your parents?
Yeah, I grew up. My parents, they're high school teacher. My mom taught math. My dad taught biology, and so I grew up actually in the school because I live with my parents. They just live in the high school, provided the dorm there. So it's a fun place. And also the school is located in countryside. So I got the opportunity to explore lots of things, like I go to the small mountain to pick up mushrooms and grow our own vegetables. So compared to the farmers in the countryside, because my family had double income, so relatively we have my house economic wise is good, is stable. But as you know, back at that time, China do not have developed as well as now, so they don't have like a supermarket. So the farmer, they grow their own vegetables, but for my family, because my parents are teachers, so if we need to have a vegetable to eat, we need to kind of grow our own. So, but yeah, it's a fun part. So as my parents, they're teachers, yeah, they are very responsible, and they provided me a good environment to, we have lots of play with other teachers' child, and so it's fun to play with other kids. And also I have more access to the books, magazines. So when I grew up, I read a lot of magazines and those long books. Yeah, so I cherish this part.
That's great. That sounds like a very fun and supportive childhood. That's great.
Yes.
Do you have any, like, do you remember any specific values that your parents instilled in you as they brought you up?
Any specific, could you say the question again?
Yes, like any values that they instilled in you or like lessons they taught you?
Yeah, they instilled to me. Yeah, but the most one is the knowledge. Education will change everything. So I also need to work hard. That's they motivated me to need to work hard, study hard, and get the best education, go to the best college, and yeah. So yeah, that's the most value they taught me. And because they high school teacher, they also sent a lot of their students go to college. So in that process, I was motivated to want to try my best, go to the college. As you know, back at that time, that's the only way for my generation. If you want to do better, you need to go to college. Being accepted by college is very competitive back at that time, because not many student accepted. Not like nowadays. Nowadays, most people can go to college. Yeah, but back that time is very selective. Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense why your parents would want to emphasize education. Yeah.
Yes, and education. So, but we still need to do housework, because my parents, they're high school teachers, they're super busy. And they work, my dad's maybe in the early morning, like 6 a.m., he started to work because we just live at the school. So in the morning, he need to check if the students get up and do the morning exercise. They make sure they go to the morning session. Before eat breakfast, they have a morning session study. So he needs to make sure the students attend those. So until like 10 p.m. when they go, the student go to bed, he need to make sure the student go to bed. So yeah, it's long hour working hours. And also my mom need to not only teach the math class, she need to address lots of questions related to the students, and lots of parents come to talk to them. So yeah, it's long hour work. So then I need I have older brother and a younger sister. So my older brother and I, we are just like 7 years old, we need help making like a dinner or cook the rice. It's hard to cook rice older days. No rice cooker. Yeah, we just need, first we need to make use the coal to heat the pot and boil the water and make the rice. Yeah, it's very skillful to make the rice. Yeah. Anyway, older days is like we don't have a washer, dryer. We do not have refrigerator, right? So in the winter, like the summer, we grow a lot of vegetables, and then in the winter, during the fall, we need to put them as a dry vegetables. So in the winter, we can eat them. Yeah. So anyway, it's different from nowadays. Yeah. But this taught me some skills, right? So I can survive no matter, even when I confront difficulties, I know how to adjust, how to be flexible, and so make the most from what I have. Yeah, so I think it's a good experience. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And do you recall any like particular happiest memories that you spent with your parents?
Yeah, mostly related to food, because that time, although yeah, my both parents, they're teachers, they got a double income, but I didn't remember my parents took me like we live in countryside, although it's not far away from the city, but the older days, the transportation is not as convenient as nowadays. So I didn't remember we go to big cities for fun, maybe until maybe I 10 or 12 years old. Before that, the good happy memories related to food. Like in the summer, because we live in the school, right? The summer no students there, so we use the classroom as the bedroom, because summer is so hot. All the days no ceiling fan, no AC, so we use the big classroom and put the bamboo chair or bamboo bed there. So the bamboo is very make you cool, right? And then my dad, in the springtime, we raised some like a chicken. The small chicken grow big in the summer. Those rooster, the summertime, if those, it's not the hen, if the rooster, then we kill them because we don't want the rooster to make the sound, right? So those young rooster, yeah, my dad will make the delicious food with some ginger, the very tender ginger, and some liquor put there, and maybe some Hunan, those spicy pepper. So yeah, he very good at do that, and the dish is so delicious. So because of that, first I think my dad is a good chef. Plus that time because not enough food. So whenever we have chicken or extra pork, that's a great memory for our childhood. Those, or some summer we went to like a orchard to pick up the pears and buy the pears from there, and it's a long, we just walk there, right? Maybe like maybe 5 miles or 10 miles. Yeah, we walk there, pick up and bought from there, and then we come back a huge pack of pears, which can eat like maybe 1 or 2 months. Yeah, that's a fun part. Yeah, it's related to food. Or another thing is like maybe the popsicle. Yeah, that's stuff. Yes, and also you kind of. Also another question you ask is, how did your parents express love toward you, right?
Yes, I was also curious to learn about that.
Yeah, how did that compare with social norms when you were growing up? Yeah, so typically, my parents, they just like a normal Chinese parents. That time they didn't say the word "I love you," but they are very responsible, and they care their children very much. So they tried their best to provide us a safe environment, to also relatively relaxed environment. So compared to other parents, I think my family is relatively relaxed, and my parents didn't yell or criticize me a lot, never beat me. Because that time, some kids, especially boys, if you're very naughty, the parents, they will kind of punish you, right? But because I'm a girl, and also I'm always very relatively quiet, and I love study. I always kind of, I didn't make trouble, and I just love to read books, magazines. So so my parents never like yell at me or something. But the relative, they just very conservative, and they didn't say "I love you" or something like that. So that's a typical way, Chinese parents, at that time.
Yeah, I think despite not saying like "I love you" outright, I can definitely see how much they loved you, like through their actions and raising you in a very supportive and healthy manner. Yeah.
Yes, they just they themselves, like they worked hard, they tried their best, provide, because I also have a younger sister, so 3 children, it's a lot for them, and especially their working hours is very long. So
Yeah, and you mentioned previously that food was a big way that they expressed love to you, or like how you perceived love from them. Is that also a way that you express love to your children now?
Very good question. I think, in a way like that. Like whenever Rachel came home, I will make lots of dishes, and I also go to special place, get those fresh fruits, and so he can bring back to his dorm. yeah, definitely, yeah. When we visited China, you visited China. Your parents from China or not?
Yes.
Which
My
part
my
of
mom
China?
my mom is from Shanghai, and then my dad is from, I think, either Guangzhou or Guangzhou. Oh, sorry, either Guangdong or Guangzhou. But I
Oh,
forget
Guangzhou.
where it is. Yeah.
Guangdong. Yeah, Guangzhou is the capital of Guangdong.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Guangdong is a province, and Guangzhou is the city. It's the capital of Guangdong. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think he's from Guangzhou.
Guangzhou. Oh, you're lucky. The both cities there, they have delicious food. Shanghai, I just visited Shanghai 3 weeks ago. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I've only been once.
You've been once? Which year?
I think 2016. I think it was during high school.
Oh, very good. Yeah, Shanghai is the most international city in China. So they have lots of fancy coffee shops and the bar, and yeah, it's embrace the international culture very well. Yeah, have a lot, also not only the local dishes, and also lots of international food. Yeah, it's very good. Mm-hmm. So as you know, when you visit China, they care very much about the food, right? So lots of, not in here, we usually like make each meal, we just make 3 or 4 dishes. In China, yeah, my parents' house, they make maybe, yeah, at least more than 5 dishes, yeah, most of the time. So yeah, back to your question. Yeah, so yeah, definitely, yeah. So when my kids come home and or their birthday, definitely, yeah, we make more dishes. Not only make one entry, right? We including seafood, lamb, pork, beef, make soup, and maybe a few like a tofu and other vegetables. Yeah, so but yeah, when my kids back, yeah, but if only me and my husband home now, we maybe just just two or 3 dishes. Yeah. So yeah.
Is oh, yes.
Yeah, other way to show love to my kids, I think, yeah, not only dishes. I think it's more like know what's their interest, what they are doing, and share, travel with them. So have more quality time with them, and not like when my parents, when I grew up, they're super busy. I didn't remember they spend like a individual, like a quality time with the kids. I didn't remember that because, yeah, it's that time. Yeah, they're so busy, and also they need to work so hard to maintain the family. Yeah, so it's different. Yeah.
Right. You mentioned them like having to oversee so many students. It sounds like a lot of work.
Yes, a lot. Yes, it's not like here. You just the high school teacher. You only need to teach their courses. But old days, in my parents' generation, teacher, they do actual work. Yeah, the actual responsibilities. I think nowadays, China, the teacher's role also changed, and if the student want the teacher do extra teaching, usually you need to pay, right? You go to the 补习班. You know a little bit of Chinese?
Yeah, like the makeup classes.
Makeup class.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pay a tutoring, like a tutoring class. right? You just pay, get paid, right? But the old days, they didn't get paid, extra pay, because they taught teach extra hours. No, they didn't. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And were you ever in one of your parents' classes? Like, did they ever teach you as a student?
No, actually it's good. I'm not in their classes, because later my younger sister is in my math's class. My math's role is not only their math teacher, she also is the head of the, how to say, 班主任, the head of the class. So like, for example, the class have 7 courses, have 7 teachers, but they have a kind of a head teacher. So if the student have question, so come to the head teacher. So my mom will have this role. So she was in charge like their disciplining, and if they're not still making trouble, my mom need to talk to them. And also each day after the 7 classes, my mom will make a kind of a wrap up announcement, or sometimes will say who gets which which prize or award, who made the trouble, and or something like that. She may sometimes like lost temper. Anyway, so my younger sister was in her class, and she under lots of pressure, stressed. Yeah, it's not good. We didn't know that time. Otherwise, yeah, we should place my sister in, because they have not only 1 class in each grade, they have maybe 4 classes. Yeah, yeah. We in the future, if this kind of situation, yeah, don't put in the same class. It's not good, because nobody's perfect, right? Maybe my mom sometimes lost temper, or my sister heard the student will kind of complain the teacher, right? So anyway, it's under big stress. It's not good.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
in some circumstances it's best to keep them apart.
Yeah.
Classroom setting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess kind of moving on to immigration. Could you tell me when and why you immigrated to America?
Yeah, my major was biology, and later, after I graduated from Wuhan University, from Hubei, it's a center of China. Then I get a master's degree from Beijing, the Chinese Academic of Science. Then I applied for the PhD degree here. Why I come here? I think because the research environment here is much better, and also is pursue for the American dream, right? It's liberty and equality, and also financially can be more secured. Plus, the research environment, especially for PhD study, so I can get a higher degree and have a better career as well. So I came here, and that time it's very hard to get into American. So I got the scholarship, so they issued me the visa to here. And so I came in 1993 to Houston, to the medical center. I did my PhD study at MDACC Cancer Center. So spent 6 years. Then I joined the Baylor postdoc and the faculty. Then 4 years ago, I joined the MDACC Cancer Center. Now I work at Radiation Oncology as like a program manager, mostly involved to help the clinical trial. So yeah, it's a fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So like when you first arrived to America, are there any cultural shocks that you can recall?
yeah, not necessarily culture shocks, but definitely there are lots of difference. Like for example, here is more inclusive, right? And people can appreciate each one's difference and also appreciate individuals' importance. Like for example, after I joined, maybe already here, like within less than 1 month, we have a language teacher from UH. He's kind of help us the English part. So one question that time bothered me is like, I feel I'm very special. I didn't have much confidence. But he appointed a very good point. He said, yeah, maybe we talk about I kind of feel say, oh, I'm not because I relatively short and my skin color in China compared to in Chinese people, my skin color is relatively dark, and so but that language teacher, he said, oh, no, you are very pretty, and see, you are very proportional. So although I'm not tall, but I'm very proportional, and yeah, this so he. In that way, I suddenly realized, yeah, each individual have their own, each one is different. Yeah, we should appreciate that. Also, each one has their strengths. Yeah, so yeah, this is just one simple example, and you can reflect a lot of other things, right? So not in China, our thinking is more uniformed, and because when I grew up from school, when we took exam, we always, what we expect is only one right answer, which is not true, right? And also the way we think, like if you think one person is beautiful, the standard is in China is you need the skin color need to be white, your eyes need to be big, and your face shape is kind of long, shape, right? So, but in American, yeah, you can embrace lots of things, and not only the appearance, right? The people, the shape. Some people are very skinny, some is more have a more muscle, or yeah, each one have their own beauty. Yeah, yeah, not only the appearance, also the culture, right? They'll embrace different culture. Yeah, so I really like this part. Another thing, I think, yeah, it's not a shock, but the culture difference is here, American, in China, I rarely say appraise people, although like when I grew up, we didn't have the habit to appraise people. Maybe my parents didn't appraise me a lot, and also I didn't appraise my friends or but here, yeah, when I in the elevator, they will say, oh, I like your dress, or if I change hairstyle, they will say, oh, you look great, and so small things, they will appreciate that, and also very, very positive, and so compliment. So yeah, I think it's a big difference, and so that also taught me a lot, and so gradually I become more positive, and also this way unite, make other people happier too, right? So yeah, like here in China, if someone give you some gift, and they usually they will not open it, right? They will not say how beautiful it is or I liked it. They didn't say that. Instead, they were so 不要给了，不要you know you don't need to give to me, you don't need to invite me for the dinner, or you do not need to treat me. But actually, this is not the real meaning. Actually, if you take this words directly, you thought they don't need to treat you meal. No, it's wrong. Actually, they still want to treat you, right? Sometimes if there some friends or relative come to visit you, say, oh, I take you to the restaurant to eat, right? They was being very polite, say, no, you don't need to spend the money. No, we don't need to do that. But actually, you need to insist to say, oh, yes, I treat you. We go to restaurant. You need to insist. Then they will say, then they'll finally say accept it. But in American, they'll directly say, right? If you invite like Shivani say, oh, we didn't see you a long time, and let's come to my dorm, my apartment. Yeah, I make dinner for you, right? Shivani will say, yeah, great, thank you, Emily, right? I love that. I cannot wait to chat to you more, right? Yeah, so it's different. Yes. Yeah, I like the way here is more direct. Yeah. So it's different. Oh, also the gift part is different. Maybe you notice as well. In here, if your friend give a gift, you will open it. Yes, you'll say, oh, how beautiful it is. I love it. Or I just, the nail polish color is so beautiful. I cannot wait to put on it, right? You express your how exciting and appreciate your friends pick up the nail polish, which, yeah, also your friend, if you heard this, they also feel very happy, right? You appreciate the gift. But in China, yeah, if usually they do not open it, they do not compliment the gift immediately, right? That's how the culture shows. Otherwise, kind of think, like you really need this one. You don't have. If someone give me a pretty dress, usually they don't say, oh, how oh, that's the dress I really would love to have it. Usually they don't say, or how beautiful it is. In at least older days, usually they do not open the gift. But maybe nowadays the young generation will also change. Anyway, so it's more subtle for Asian culture. It's more subtle. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so true. I feel like there's so many differences in the way that communication works.
Right. It's different. It's more, Asian culture is more subtle. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely remember like if my parents and I go out to eat with like a family friend, they always at the end they'll like, kind of fight over who will pay the bill. And so like back and forth, back and forth. Yeah.
Yes, back and forth. Yeah. And if give you a red pocket, right? Yeah, then you need someone accept one. Then you later they need to give back some money, another red pocket again. Anyways, it's lots of more complicated. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's definitely still like warmth and appreciation, but it's just kind of hidden under. like, I guess, less emotional words. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Actually, yeah, in China, yeah, the relatives and the close friend actually, yeah, have very strong bonding. Yeah, yes, that's true. But it's sometimes it's more subtle. Yeah, the way we express our feeling and love. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
And if you feel comfortable, and no worries if you don't, but if you feel comfortable, did you experience any racial discrimination upon arriving in the US or during your time in the US so far?
Racial discrimination. Usually, no, I think I'm very lucky. Just one tiny thing is, one time I went to a restaurant that with other parents when the kids play soccer, like a Saturday. So when it's my turn, we just wait in a line to order food in a fast food place. When it's my turn to order the food, the wait the cashier just ignore me, didn't look at me. So later, American parents kind of say, "Oh, you need to take care of her." Anyway, I don't know if due to racial or not, but yeah, that's the only thing I can remember. But otherwise, I think because I'm lucky, I came to Houston, which is a very diverse city, and so I do not have this kind of a feeling, yeah, at all. Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely an uncomfortable situation, but I'm glad nothing too serious occurred as well.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And I know you mentioned you're a language teacher before. Did you have any like difficulties overcoming the language barrier?
I think so. Even now, because some expression is hard. So for the academic words, yeah, if I read a paper, that's fine, no problem. But some slang or not a common language, yeah, I think I still have difficulties. Yes. Yeah,
And
but writing and academic, those things, I'm okay. Yeah.
and kind of like along that language barrier, how did you stay resilient while navigating an unfamiliar environment away from your family and like in a new country as well?
Yeah. So when I came here, I'm lucky. I got a full scholarship. So also have friends. First, I just need to focus on study. The first year, the graduate school first year, we just take classes like cell biology, biochemistry. For the first few classes, yeah, it's hard for me to understand. So I recorded the lectures and then replayed it. And also we started together with other students had a similar situation. So that part, yeah, helped me to overcome some difficulties. For the environment, I think because I come for a PhD program, we have lots of international students. So international office also had some activities to help us to get used to the new environment, like they had the upperclassmate to help us. So they took us to like a grocery shopping or Chinatown, or sometimes go to like a short trip to San Antonio. So gradually, yeah, I know more friends, and we also have lots of fun. Like sometimes go to Galveston crabbing, catch crabs, and go San Antonio, do tubering, go to Louisiana for the bone gambling. Also, yeah. So also I saved a little bit money from my scholarship. I bought a used car and learning driving. Yeah, those things. Yeah, it's new, and it also exciting. So yeah, the most thing is the language. Yeah, but yeah, I just yeah recorded the lectures, and also spend more time read the literature and the textbook. Yeah. Yeah, I think one thing not used to it is the food. The American food is different from China. So back 30 years ago, although Houston we have a Chinatown, yeah, we are lucky, but still the food tastes differently. In China, the vegetable is more tasty, and also some spice is not here. In China, we like fresh food, even like the pork or chicken. Usually we just eat the fresh one, not the frozen one. So yeah, it's different. Yeah, so at the beginning, also we try to save money. So I just go to Fiesta to buy food. I didn't go to like a central market to buy the fancy one, right? So relatively, yeah, the food is not that tasty. Yeah, it's take a while. But plus, my PhD study, yeah, is busy, right? You don't have much time to cook. So each week you may cook 3 or 4 times. Then also you buy those chicken relatively. Anyway, it's not that tasty. Yeah, that's a difficult part for come to US. But now I'm very used to the food here. So I eat. If I don't eat Chinese food, that's okay. Yeah. So yeah.
Great. Do you have a favorite dish that's like different than before? Like, do you have a current favorite dish?
After came here, good question. Let me think. A lobster. I love lobster here, and also like a crab. That's from called Diogenes crab. I like Mexico fajita. Yeah, I love that. Also, I like the seafood pasta. Yeah, they're delicious. Also, I love French food. Yeah, like the fatty liver. How to say the duck liver?
Like pate?
Yeah,
Pate?
pate.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure how to pronounce it.
yeah. Also, I like the Vietnam food, like a pho. The Vietnamese, yeah, food. I love that. Yeah.
It's great. Very wide range of cuisines, but all very delicious.
Yeah, they're all delicious. Yes, and also, yeah, as I just said, yeah, usually I don't cook many dishes like in my parents did in China. Yeah, I just make maybe one main dish. Yeah, so this way, because nowadays I think we yeah need a more healthy diet and also spend time enjoy other things. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Right. And then on that note, kind of shifting to your current family,
Yeah.
so how many children do you have? And then can you describe the household in which you raised your family?
Sure. Yeah, I have two children. Yeah, son and a daughter. Yeah, my son. Yeah, Richard. Yeah. Um. So yeah, Rich, as you know, yeah, Richard just graduated from Rice, and he work at NRG now. So when Richard, yeah, his sister Jessica now is at UPenn, second year student. So when they grow up, we live in the suburb of Houston in Pearland. We have a big house and lakefront. So the backyard, yeah, we play basketball, soccer, and football. So when they grow up, the first, my parents came from China, helped us a lot. They stayed 3 years here to help to take care, yeah, Rachel for like 3 years and Jessica for one year. So which is big help. So that time, yeah, they too can learn some Chinese, talk to my parents. But later they forgot a lot. Yeah, they didn't speak much Chinese now. Anyway, so yeah, when they grow up, the most time like Richard, I spend on him is sports. I started for like 3 or 4 years. I took him to the community like a T-ball, and later soccer, basketball, swimming, and taekwondo, taekwondo,
Oh, Taekwondo.
taekwondo, yeah. And so yeah, that's the most weekend. Yeah, the sports, yeah, is the only thing, yeah, Richard did. So I for the tournament, yeah, our whole family would go and to watch his game on weekend or non-weekend, like those Labor Day weekend or Memorial Day weekend. Usually have soccer tournament. And in Houston, it's so hot, and but the parents is so excited, and we set up the tent, and we put the ice cooler, put a lot of drinks inside, and so we sit under the tent and chat, and so yeah, I think it's a great social event as well, right? And also before the game, yeah, we decorated our SUV and put like go Richard, go the team, right? So yeah, it's fun. And after the game, then the kids, the parents go to a restaurant to eat. And yeah, it was a great memory. So I'm glad I didn't took him to like a Chinese school to learn math or learn Chinese. Yeah, but so I believe, yeah, Richard should yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, it's was a great time. Yeah, I know. So yeah, for Jessica, yeah, she also played soccer, and also she did like weekends dance. Yeah, dance for dance. Yeah, she learned some Chinese dance and also ballet and American dance. So yeah, mostly, yeah. So weekends we do things like that, and also, yeah, since they are very little, yeah, my husband and I, yeah, we took them to international travel, like go to Mexico a few times, go to Europe 3 times. Then we visited Taiwan, China, maybe 3 times or 4 times. So yeah, this was a great opportunity for our whole family, have quality time, and also it's a great opportunity for them to explore the world and meet the relatives in Taiwan and China. Yeah. So yeah, it's a very, I think it's a relatively relaxed environment for them. We give them freedom. Yeah, we didn't limit their time to play computer, use their cell phone, watch YouTube. Yeah, because I think it's we need themselves control their time, right? So as long as you finish your homework, so yeah, you can free time, you can do whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Sounds like very supportive upbringing. Sounds like very, very sweet memories as well.
I hope so. I should ask Richard when he back.
Yeah, it's very sweet, the memory of you guys decorating the SUV. That sounds very sweet.
Yeah, it's so the parents like a. So when you grow up, what's weekend usually you do?
I also had extracurriculars, but not so much sports. So I mean, I did dance up until middle school-ish, but mostly it was like violin and orchestra.
Oh, orchestra. Yes. Why? Which instrument you play?
I played the violin.
Wow, nice. So you are part of the Rice Orchestra, or?
No, I'm not part of the Rice Orchestra. I was part of the youth orchestra when I was growing up in Boston.
Oh, wow, nice. So impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boston is yeah, it's the greatest place to raise kids, right? It's so many, so rich in culture, and so many different. Everything is on the top, right? Symphony, baseball, basketball, yeah, everything. Yes, and I never been the 4th of July, those kind of activity. Have you watched those fireworks or?
I think a couple of times, but yeah,
Oh, you
I
like
don't
it?
remember like specific. Yeah.
Yeah, it's I always was thinking someday I should yeah stay at the Charles River and watch the fireworks. Maybe someday, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess with all those extracurriculars, for your children, was it ever stressful, like, like driving them back and forth, like to so many different places?
Yeah, it's definitely it's not easy, right? Like a weekends, yeah, like a soccer tournament is far away, like a Katy, Sugarland, it's like more than 1 hour driving, and sometimes I drive the highway. Took Richard there, and the highway. I'm not good at driving the highway, like the Beltway 8. Those connect. The kind of like a bridge is very, very tall. I drive the SUV, and it's so tall, so I didn't feel, I can't feel it. So I just, I said, when I drive, I make the turns, I talk to myself, say, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. So let me focus and not scared. Yeah, so yeah, but the kids, they motivate me, and I want to support them, and I want to be part of the bring the best to them. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, that's great. It does sound very stressful if you're driving up so high.
Yeah, and also another difficulty thing is when they're very young is that time, yeah, the work was kind of stressful, so you didn't sleep much. So when at night you need to wake up to feed them, or glad my parents here, so they helped a lot. But yeah, at night I kind of need to wake up. Yes, but just a few months, then then the kids grow. After 1 year old, it's much easier. Oh yeah, and also when the like before 5 years old, the kids got sick frequently, right? So the stomach virus, you got it from the daycare or at the chicken pox. The lots, those maybe it's chicken pox anyway. So our parents were also easier sick, right? Because the kids sick, yes. Yes, but glad everything. They grow up, and so we are free.
Yeah, it's great. And it's great that your parents were also there to help support them.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And do you have any other specific memories of you expressing love to your children that kind of popped to your head? I know you already expressed some with the traveling and the extracurriculars, but are there any other that you'd like to share?
So I will constantly compliment them and give them encouragement. For example, in the soccer field, I will raise my voice and say to Richard, great job, reach your goal, and you are the best, or something. Although he cannot hear you, but anyway, so I will say that and cheer him up. When they play soccer, especially in hot days, anyway, as a player, it's not easy, right? It's so humid and hot, and they run from one side to another side. And the coach push them a lot. It's not easy. So, but I will encourage him, and cheer him up. So, and also, I will hug them, and when they feel frustrated, and so I will told him, say I love you, sometimes. So that's some way I express my love. Yes.
Yeah, that's great. It sounds like you're very comfortable being open with your love and verbal with your love, which is great.
I wish I can say more. I should say more.
No, you're good. That's really good. Yeah, that's wonderful. So kind of switching gears, and again, if you feel comfortable sharing, do you recall any misunderstandings or conflict between you and your children due to the way that you express love towards them?
Conflict? My two kids, I'm very lucky. They are both very easy going kids, and they don't have a very strong mind to against parents. They are self-motivated and very responsible, and usually the conflict between parents and the kids mainly is like a homework or school. They're both doing well, very well. They are very self-motivated, so I know, I don't remember like a conflict. Yeah, maybe like sometimes like even though like maybe I hope they can spend more time do a hard math or something. But the thing is, I give them books, but if I would wanted them to do that, but they didn't do it. I just compromised. I didn't. I didn't insist them to do that. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's very healthy parenting. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
And is there anything that you wish that your children better understood about the way you express love or about your relationship?
Better understand. So yeah, I think because they are young, when they grow older, they may appreciate what the parents did for them, I think. So when they are become parents, yeah, that's what I can say. I do not have other answers.
Yeah, I think that's definitely true, though. I think time definitely changes how people think and like different perspectives. And then could you describe the feeling that you had when your children were born and you saw them for the first time?
Yes, super thrilled and yeah, very excited and very proud of myself. Yeah, so they look so precious and little. Yes, and it's my whole life. Yeah.
Yeah, was it like an emotional moment for you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm especially, yeah, the first one. Yeah, when Richard born. Yes. Yeah, it's I think the most happiest time. Yeah, and yeah, it's especially, yeah, I'm tiny. I'm petite. I'm not tall, and but yeah, I give the birth to my child. Yeah, it's yeah, very proud of myself, and also yeah, it's my first son, and yeah, definitely is the most exciting and precious thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then could you describe a moment in time when you felt most proud of your children?
Yes. So yeah, for my son Richard, yeah, I think yeah, it's a last moment. I'm very proud of him. Like when he made a goal for the soccer. Yeah, the most thing recently I think is yeah, he graduated from Rice University with a major in bioengineering and a minor in computational math. So have a very high GPA and accomplish it within 4 years, especially 1 year is during pandemic. So yeah, it's a great achievement for him. Yes.
Yeah, that's really cool.
For Richard, for my daughter Jessica, yeah, she surprised me in many ways. So or some thing I proud of him most. I think he got like the young scholar award, like the gold medalist, 2 gold medalists, and also his video got another national award. All did by herself. So I'm very, very proud of her this.
That's so impressive. It's cool. Yeah, so what would you say is your biggest hope or wish for your children?
Definitely. Yeah, I want both of my kids, yeah, they be happy, become an independent, responsible person, and also kind. Can contribute their talents to do meaningful things, help others, and help the society, and also later can have their own family and raise their children. So I have the opportunity to visit my grandkids.
Yeah, and if your children were to see this interview in the future, is there a message that you want to tell them?
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm very proud of who they are today and what they have been accomplished. So raising both of them with their dad, yeah, it's the greatest blessing of my life. They not only completed me, but also made me a better person. So, our times together are my most treasured memories, and I love them endlessly.
Yeah, that is so sweet. And then my final question, what does the role of mom entail for you?
The role of mom, yeah, I think so definitely I will always be there to support them. And also, I think we are just like friends. I need to respect them. Although I would like to share my life experience, and also would like to provide my guidance. But I realize there are difference between each person. So I'm okay if they don't take my advice. But definitely I'm always there to support them.
That's awesome. So that's all the questions that I have prepared today, but is there anything else you want to add?
Yeah, your questions is a very, very good questions. Something I think regarding the culture shock or the difference, I think another thing is regarding like male and the female roles. So when I came to US, like or the married lady, the last name need to change to the husband's, right? So at international office, my classmate, she was from China, and so the international office thought her last name is Yang. So when her husband checked in, they thought her husband last name also should be Yang, but anyway, it's different. So in American is maybe the husband is kind of relatively more dominant. But in China, actually, yeah, we just keep our own last name, and also we raised up the lady can do the same as the man. So like in here, lots of things. Yeah, my husband, yeah, he take care of lots of things, but he's not interested in do some things like when we buying house, do the loan application or something related to my house repair, those kind of things. So usually I'm the one to talk to outside people to get the best contract or find the best loan and get all the information and make decisions. And so, but in America, I think it's the men do that part. So I think that's a difference. Especially, you can talk to your mom more. In China, lots of lady make a big, lots of decisions for the house. Yeah. Do you? I think in American, most time it's the husband will talk to the outside the people, and the wife is the one to do the other supportive things, right? Yeah, I think that's something maybe a little bit different. It's some difference here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but I think it's great that you guys figured out how to split the roles. Yeah,
yes,
own strengths. Yeah.
Yeah. My husband actually, yeah, he's the one. He take care of lots of the kids. He, yeah, like when my two kids starting from daycare, he would in the early morning drop them to daycare, to elementary school, to middle school. Yeah, so he get up very early, prepare the breakfast for them, and do the dish, the laundry, and so yeah, he's the greatest dad. Yes, and so that's why, yeah, he's very open and didn't push the kids. Yeah, and so I think, yeah, Richard and Jessica, yeah, that they feel, yeah, comfortable and relaxed at home. Yes. Yeah,
That's wonderful. You two
yeah,
sound
yeah,
like a good team
yeah.
together.
And yeah, we also very lucky. Yeah, Richard, Jessica, they were also responsible and self-motivated. And so at the school, when they're at school, we didn't need to worry. And yeah, they know, yeah, they're very kind to sweet, yeah, and support friends and have good relationship, yeah, with classmates, friends. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, rather, yeah, they are easygoing kids. Yes.
Yeah, that's great. Congratulations to you and your husband for building a very supportive family environment. That's great.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. I think, yeah, we both are lucky. Yeah, both my family and his family. Yeah, is the parents. Yeah, is very supportive, and yeah, I think that my parents and their parents are the best parents. Yeah, also, yes.
Yeah, it definitely takes a village to raise children. Yeah.
Take a village. Yes, good to say. Yes.